Hello everyone, my name is SiC and welcome to the third season of Invisible Ink. It is currently getting into autumn here in the Netherlands, which means it's getting colder, and that means it's time for one of my favorite things to do, is sit down for a turn-based strategy game with a nice cup of tea, so I can think things over and feel all nice and cozy, basically. So I'm going to be starting a new game. Just playing the story mode, of course. We will have no rewinds, so we'll be playing Iron Man mode on expert difficulty. I will be showing the intro cutscene again, because if you have not watched my initial two seasons of this game, then it would be nice to get all of the story details in, right? So if you've seen this before, feel free to skip ahead, and I'll see you for the team selection screen. If not, sit back and enjoy the excellent intro to this game.
Get to the main server, collect the data, and get out. No detours.
Copy that, Central.
Proceeding to target. Insertion was clean. Alarm level holding steady. We need to get to the third floor. We can make our way to the server room from there.
Any chatter on the comms?
Negative. It's silent on all frequencies.
They should have detected us by now.
Receiving priority wireless transmission.
They're onto you. Get out! Get out of there!
HQ compromised. We're going to need an extraction. I've got Incognita. Deckard and International are on their way.
Get to the roof. I'll cover you. Go!
Decker, how long till extraction?
30 seconds.
Get us out of here. We've got work to do.
All right, there we go. All right, I'm pretty sure I want to be taking a few, or like, I want to be taking Banks along. That's what I wanted to do in the last season, but I kind of misclicked and I ended up with Dr. Xu and somebody else that I don't remember. But yeah, I wanted to have Banks in there. And then let's see, who else do we want? We want to have, what's Sharp's special ability? Modular cybernetic frame. That one is actually pretty good. He is, if you augment him with an upgrade, he gets +1 KO damage, which means guards stay knocked out for longer periods of time. So he could potentially be very powerful. And that's very nice. We have Prism. What does she do? Refraction Chamber. Gain +1 power when a mainframe device is hacked. Max +2 power per turn. Yeah, it's okay. I don't really like that one. Then we have some classifieds. I'm not sure a complete experience difficulty to unlock. So I need to win the... damn it. See, this is what happened in my second season as well. I need to be using these buttons instead of clicking this stuff. These four characters, they are from the contingency plan DLC, so they're not in the default game. And this is Olivia Gladstone, who is the gray-haired woman from the intro scene, which is kind of interesting, because if you use this woman, or she's actually 50 here as well, but she's a little bit older maybe in the during the storyline. But you can get this character, and then for the final mission, Olivia from the story mode will join you as well, so you can have two Olivias basically, which is kind of weird. Like, I understand that they could use, because he has a history of being an operator, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. Get power equal to KO damage done in melee. Interesting. So she has a regular neural disruptor, and then she has Crybaby. Throw to place, activate in the mainframe to create a noise. This could be very powerful. 1 turn cooldown. The effect will reach 8 tiles. This could be very good, but I'm not sure if you can only use it... No, it's 1 turn cooldown, so you should be able to use it again and again, I think. Right? That would make the most sense. And then you have Derek. Particle envelope. Teleported to the transport beacon when the beacon is activated. So this could be very powerful as well. Because you could, if you find the elevator to get you out of a room, you could leave behind the beacon and then transport there at the end. Or you could teleport back to safety. He has a neural dart, so you can knock guards out from a distance, but it does not pierce enemy armor, so limited... well, it's only good for the early game, basically. And then we have the oh, that's the transport beacon, yep. Draco, born with a rare photosensitive skin condition. Dusty books and all sorts. Let's see. Neural pattern grid. User cannot buy skill upgrades. Interesting. Scanned KO guards generate a random bonus. That unit scanned will give permanent skill upgrades. Interesting. So this guy would have to kill people, but killing people ups the alarm rate. So interesting. And then a random bonus is temporary, I suppose. And then you have rush. Kinetic capacitator. Sprinting gives the agent +1 KO damage and +1 armor piercing. Interesting. And neural disruptor, regular one again. And she has a stim 1. So she can restore 4 AP on a 9 turn cooldown. That's not really all that great, I think. I think I will be using Sharp, and then I'm going to be trying to upgrade him with augmentations as soon as I can. Right, let's get to it. Let's begin. It's 2074, and corporations rule the world with brutal efficiency. They hit you hard, and now you're on the run. You need to strike back, but you'll never win by force. Keep your agents alive with stealth and cunning. Raid the Corps facilities for tools and support, and prepare your team for the final showdown. The odds are stacked against you. You will fail repeatedly, but each time you will learn more about your adversaries, and every restart generates a new world of dangers and opportunities. You have a tough job ahead of you, operator. Don't let us down. Well, I'm ready.
Operator, are you there? Good. I was afraid you didn't make it out. Headquarters is gone. Most of our agents have been captured or killed, and our accounts all frozen. I don't know how the corporations found us, but you can bet they won't give up now that they've had a taste of blood. The Jet's stealth rig should keep us hidden if we keep moving, but Incognita can't survive long on backup power. She's got 72 hours, tops. We need to mount a counterattack before then, or we'll be defenseless against their scans. If that happens, we may as well just crash this thing into the ocean. You've never seen the inside of a corporate deprogramming chamber. I won't see the inside of another. Incognita is scanning for targets of opportunity where we can replenish our supplies. Follow her leads and gather what resources you can. I'll run through our contacts and see what favors I can call in. We're going to need all of the advantages we can find in the coming days.
Right. So we have... Oh, I forgot about the programs. But these are the default ones. They're okay. So we'll make those work. The first mission is always standard. There's no real choice there. So we're just going to get to it. Thunder Bay. That's Ontario in Canada.
Executives are notoriously slack when it comes to networks.
Yeah, there's no real new information for me there, so... But yeah, I was hitchhiking past Thunder Bay in Ontario. And I love Canada. Canada's wonderful. Didn't stay very near Bay though. I was just on the move, I was moving on.
Bad news, operator. They caught us completely by surprise, so we have no firepower with us. The guards' weapons are gene-coded to their owner, and useless to us. We're going to have to make do with what we can find along the way. We've beamed you through the security grid. You should be somewhere near the target, but you'll need to look for it. Get the list and find a transport pad to escape. But be quick about it. They noticed a disturbance when we ported in, and their alarm level is already rising.
Right. Okay. I'm not going to explain all the mechanics, because I assume that if you're watching this by now, you've watched my first season as well. And you can find an explanation of everything that's going on in this game. So yeah, I'm just going to continue on playing. Wow, that's a lot of consoles to hijack already. Right, let's hijack this one as well. Gives us a lot of extra power. There's nothing we can hack quite yet, so we're going to save that up. And I'm going to be using Sharp to move in a different direction and see what's over here. Not a dead end, so that's good. This is going to activate on alarm level 1. We're currently at alarm level 0, but every turn our alarm level is going to go up. So let's end this turn. You'll see that this, yep, there it goes, it lights up. That's the tutorial text. I'm not going to read through all of that. Alright, so we have a safe, which we need to hack if we want to see, and we have a facility database, which reveals the outline of the facility. This is actually very useful. I am going to have a peek through the door first, which did not reveal anything, sadly. Oh, did I? Ah, I already did that, of course. That's a waste of an AP there. That's too bad. Looks like there's a camera somewhere in this corner. Or at least that's what I'm hoping. Alright, and then let's go into Incognita, and then let's hack this safe. And then hack this one as well, because I kind of like having the facility map revealed to me, so let's see. Alright. This looks like it's just a dead-end hall. Our elevator could be somewhere over here. It could also be over here somewhere, so I'm not entirely sure. We need to do some more exploring. But first, let's see what's inside the corporate safe. 122 credits, that's good. That's useful. Ah, there's the camera right there. So we might hack that as well, but we don't really need it yet at the moment. Let's use banks to get the rest of these consoles. And what I like about banks is something that will be apparent pretty soon, is if we encounter a red security door, banks does not need a security pass to open it. She can just she can hack it and open it without anything, or without any special... Ooh, there's a guard over here. Alright, let's move Sharp over and have a look. Let's have a peek through the door. Alright. We don't have enough AP to get to the corner there, but we might be able to go... Yeah, okay. So we would need to have to knock him out maybe, because I think he's going to go back in this direction. There's no way he's not going to see me, so... Yeah, let's maybe just go back here, close the door again. And then maybe hack the corporate safe over there. Might as well hack the camera too. Let's move him back a little bit more, so maybe we can grab the safe on the next turn. And then let's have a peek through this door as well.
Terminal. I bet they're writing gripping TPS reports on that.
Right, so this is our objective. This we need to hack as well. And yeah, I'm guessing I can go as close to here. I don't think a guard is going to come through this door, but if he does, I can still jump back in between these two items to break line of sight. That should make us safe again. Yeah, this guy's gone. He's back in the other room now. Alright, let's get our stuff. Or our objective. Site list, yep, really good.
Good job, you've got the site list. They noticed you poking about and have changed up their patrols. Be careful on your way out.
Alright, so... I'm going to stay close to the door for now and go into ambush mode. Because there might be a guard over here and he might go in our direction and come through the door. But I can't move her into cover over here, so I need her to be ready in case anyone comes through the door there. This guy... Yeah, I'm not sure what my biggest priority is. Like, maybe I should just go... because we're still very low in security level, right? So we could go down here, grab the loot, come back up. By that time the guard should have come back and gone back into this room here again. Which means we should be able to ambush him here. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I need all the money that I can get. Another 120 credits, which is always good. And we might also hack the nano fabricator and see what's in there. Every turn I will get 1 power. It only takes 2 power to hack this thing, so I might as well. Still leaves me with 8. Alright, let's end this turn. See what happens. Guy came back, yeah. Huh. There's line of sight stuff here now, so... interesting. Let's have a peek around the corner. Ah, okay, so this is the guy. He's going to go over here and check out whatever happened. So I think Banks is safe for now. She can move through the door. And then let's move her... Ah, not a corporate safe. Let's hack this thing as well. I'll hack it later on. This guy is going to have to stay put for a while, I think. Let's predict his movement. Yeah, it's going to go through the door and end up here in the next turn, so then I can move around behind him. And then I can check out what's over here in these rooms. That's okay for me. I really do need to stay put here though, because everywhere I go, it's going to alert him to my presence, which I do not want. And maybe if the exit is to the north... Oh, there's another guard. More cameras are coming online. Oh, this one over there. I can hack it, but yeah, we'll see. Right, so this is an emergency exit. There's another safe over there. This camera is going to come on next turn as well. This might be the exit, but I'm not sure. We do need to check it out. So let's move her over there and let's have a peek in the next turn. And this guy can move over here. We do need to hack this security camera. I don't really care about this security camera because this is a dead-end room, though it might look through the doorway there on my way back. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll find out. End this turn. This guy's gonna go. Oh yeah. He's going to check out something as well. Damn it! There's another guard over there. Holy shit. That's a lot of guards. Alright, let's have a look at Banks first, and then let's have a peek through this room. This is just a dead end. Alright, that's fine. And this is one of the red security doors that she can unlock with her special ability. It's called Crypto Computer. Unlocks level 1 security doors without a pass card. So there are multiple levels of security doors, but that's fine. And this is going to be a dead-end room as well. I don't need to actually go through here anymore, I don't think. So yeah, I need to move Banks back here, and then the exit is going to be up here somewhere probably, or maybe down there as well. Not entirely sure. Let's have a peek through the door. There's a guard there, so let's move him, or a guard over here somewhere. I mean, not in here, but back there somewhere. I think it's the safest thing to maybe, let's predict his movement. He's going to continue on down this hallway. That's fine. I should have closed this door actually, but nothing I can do about that now. Let's go put Sharp into ambush mode. Now let's end this turn. I do need to hack this camera as well though, because I need to move Banks through the room that it's looking at. Yeah. So that's 2 AP left if I move over there. That's good, because I need to open the safe. And let's see. I don't think anybody's going to come back here, so I'm going to move her over there. And then if somebody does see her, I can always move into this direction right there and break the line of sight again. And meanwhile, let's have a peek through the door there. Looks safe. This is a dead end. That's fine. Alright, so... I can hack this thing. Let's do that as well, get more money. I need to... If I predict his movement, I do know where he's going, but I can't take him out anymore. So I think the safest bet by now, I think our exit is in this room. It can't be anywhere else, I don't think. Or other would be here, but I don't think there's going to be any rooms. Or that would be the weirdest exit I've ever seen in this game. So I don't think that's what I need to do. I think it's going to be here. So I think the safest thing is to just take this guy out. After robbing the safe, of course. Get all the money that we can. And then knock this guy out for 2 turns. And I'm going to pin him down to the ground. I'm going to drag him into cover the next turn. Level 1 security card, 80 credits, always good. Alright, let's end this turn. Not sure where this guy is going to go. I think he's just going to make circles around here for now. Alright, Banks needs to go over there. And this guy needs to pick up our security guard and drag him into cover. And then just pin him down until Banks gets to our exit. Hopefully that's going to be not too hard to do. I think this guy's just going to go back and forth now, by the looks of it. Alright, what I want to do here... I don't think it's going to be much of an issue if I just move her down here, but I need to move her as far down as I can, but it's still relatively close to where she can pop into cover if I need her to. I don't think there's really any opportunities for that here though, so I'm just going to take a chance here and move her down this way, in the hopes that if somebody does come through this door, he's not going to have enough movement points to come in here and have a look over in this towel. But we'll see how that's gonna work out for us. Yeah, so this guy's just going to go back and forth there. Not sure what this guy's going to do. We are at security level 2, so firewalls have just become harder to hack. Not more hard, but harder to hack. All of these things that were only one thing to hack, or 1 power, or 2 power to hack, they're now 4 power to hack. And this one, wow, this is a really expensive safe. But I was never going to waste that kind of time to break through it. And yeah, all right, let's move Banks into the doorway for now, and then yeah, that looks pretty safe. So let's move her behind cover, behind the couch. And this guy, let's predict this guy's movements. He's going to go back here, same as this guy. He's going to go back over there. Hopefully I should be able to sneak Banks in between these 2 items, and then the guard is going to come back past us, and then I can sneak. Oh, this guy's going to be back here as well. I don't know. We'll see what's going on, or what's going to happen there. Right, back to Banks. She could move over here, but that's going to get her spotted for sure. Over here she's going to get spotted too. In here she would be safe, but maybe it would be safer to move her down here, but then it's going to be like 1 AP to get there, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. From here it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it would be more AP if I put her back there. I need her to use as much AP, or be able to use as much AP as possible to get to the exit over there. So I could take this guy out as well for 2 turns. And then I could steal some of his money too, so I might do that. He's not going to wake up before I'm well and safe over here, so that's going to be fine. Let's ambush him and take his money. And then meanwhile I can have Sharp have a peek through the door over there. Yeah, that's our exit right there, so that's good. Move him back onto the guard to pin him down. Let's go to the next turn. There we go. 1 guard knocked out, or 2 guards knocked out now. Turn 13. Let's steal his money. 90 credits, always good. And I could give him a paralyzer dose as well, which, you know, I might as well. You know, let's do that. This guy is still over there, so he's not coming back for the next turn. I can move her in cover over there, which is going to be really useful. Hopefully he's going to muck around there for a little bit longer, but we'll see. Yeah, of course he's going to come back. Alright, I could move into this location. It's still hidden, so let's move her down there and then into cover there. Doesn't look like this guy has line of sight on the door over here, so I could move through the door, no problem. Now let's close the door and get as close to the exit as possible. Alright, she has enough AP to pin this guy down, so I'm going to move Sharp over to the exit now, and then she can pin him down for another turn, and then move into the elevator the next turn.
Alarm level 3. Additional guard patrols.
Yep.
Evasion recommended.
So far so good, no problems there. Let's move her into the exits and let's go. Exit the level.
Excellent work, operator. Now to sift through the data and find the juiciest targets.
Yep, this is going to give us a lot more options now, so I'm curious to see what's going to come up. I hope there's going to be an augmentation facility, but we'll see. 2 guys were distracted, but that's just because the alarm went off when I hacked our objective. These other guys were alerted because they got knocked out. So we did not hack 2 cameras and 1 safe. Everything else got hacked, so that's good. Doesn't really do anything for our score, I don't think, but you know, it's just interesting to look at. We did make $650, which increased our net worth to 5,350. That's really good. Let's see, and we have 1150 credits to upgrade our agents now. Banks does have the ability to steal stuff from behind. Yeah, because of her anarchy level 2. Well, is there anything else that I want her to be able to do? Usually I go for a strength upgrade because it's pretty cheap. And it allows them to carry 4 items and improves the drag speed. So I'm going to do that for Banks, and I'm going to do that for Sharp over here as well. Sharp does not need to invest into the anarchy skill because he gets a bonus to knocking guys out, right? So I'm not going to knock them out to steal their stuff. Or I'm not going to pickpocket them to steal their stuff. I'm going to knock them out to steal their stuff. So that's going to be fine like this. Let's go to the mission select
I've
screen.
re-established contact with Monster. His network picked up the attack just before it hit us, and we're working to trace it back to the source. In the meantime, he's offered to sell us some of his more rarefied stock.
Greetings. I don't often perform transactions face-to-face, but Gladstone is an old friend. I'll contact you when anything becomes available.
Thank you, Monster. If we find their central server, we may be able to bring them down, or at least distract them long enough that they lose our trail. Continue scavenging operations, and I'll keep you posted as more intel develops.
Alright, let's see. We have 4 options. We have an FTM server farm, which upgrades Incognita. Another server farm over there. We have a Plastech vault, which should house money. And then we have a nanofab vestibule, which is where we can buy stuff. But we only have 550 credits at the moment, so we're not going to be able to buy much of anything. The server farm, yeah, same thing, basically, same story. You have to buy upgrades for Incognita, we don't have money. So I think our next stop will be the Plastech Vault in Algiers. But that's going to be for another episode, so please like and subscribe if you've liked this video. And I'll see you guys for the next episode.